Hello, everybody. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know. Happy Friday the 13th. Let me know if you can see me live, if you know that I'm here live. It's been a minute since I've came live. So let's see if you can see me here on this wonderful Friday the 13th, only coming to our subscribers here. So I give you a couple of minutes to see that I'm here live. Happy Friday the 13th. See if you'll get the notifications that I'm here. Okay. Just giving it a couple of minutes to see if the subscribers will see that I am here live. And outside of myself, that's here live. If you're getting the notifications, just trying to see if it's coming up. If you could say something in the chat, put Friday the 13th up on here so that I could see if you're getting um, the live, okay? So I'm going to change it around. It's kind of a test. So if you're here in the chat, um, please put Friday the 13th in the chat, okay? Put the 13th. I'm going to put it in. I'm just waiting to see if you're receiving the notifications. It's been a minute. It's a bit of a test. Okay. So I'm going to end. Nope, not yet. All right. If you're in the live, I'm just giving it a few minutes. Please go ahead and hit the chat. It's been a while, so happy Friday the 13th, waiting for the notifications to hit you. If you can let me know um, that you can see this, put something in the chat. If not, I'm going to tap out because I don't know if Minnie is getting the actual notifications. So if you hear, I do see a third person, people coming, go on and hit the chat. And then that way I'll be able to see if you're here. I see there's more people coming into the chat. I'm just waiting. If you can go on and say something in the chat, just put the number 13, Happy Friday 13th, in the chat, and that'll let me know if we've got some people in the room. So happy 13th. Hey, Antoinette, happy Friday the 13th. Hey there, good morning. Yes. Good morning. Happy Friday 13th. Welcome to the channel. You know, it's formally, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Formerly the Ecliptic Spiritualist for years and years. Hey, but changed to Crisis Psychic for now over a year on the YouTube channel. So welcome new people that are able to see me here, and old family members. We've been here, or family watchers here that have known me for a long time. We've been in the YouTube for over 7 years. We just last week, about 2 weeks ago, hit 500,000 views. So we've been here. I've been here quite a long time. And so welcome to the channel. I appreciate your time coming in. So how about this Friday the 13th, September the 13th, as we come into the season of the witch. Now, if you don't know me, I'm Ranita, and you can always go to my website at https://crisispsychic.com. I am a well-versed practitioner. So you can check me out there. I'm an expert in being in my master craft of MSW, but along with my sense of my gifting of understanding my spirit walk and journey. I've helped many, many others. I serve many of families, individuals with their readings, talk sessions, therapeutic sessions, and so much more. Right. So please take time to also do an email on the website and hit the subscribe button here. So welcome. Now, why did I come in and talk about the season of the witch? Why, Ranita? Well, because it is. So we're in the season of the witch, and what does that mean? Well, that means that those that are on they do a own set, if they proclaim to be understanding themselves as witches or spiritualists, or on their individual journey in their spiritual craft and who they are, they can classify themselves as a witch. Now, what I'm saying about this is witch, if you're not familiar with it, it's a beautiful word. It is a wise woman. Okay. So it doesn't matter what gender you are, that is across the board. Okay. And there's different levels to the private practice of each. So there's maiden, and then there's mother, and then there's crone, as we call in the practice of a witch, or whatever style of witch that you may be, or wherever you may be on your journey. Okay. This is a very special time of the year because we're in starting to flow over here in the northern hemisphere. And let me know in the chat what area that you're watching from, what state or city or continent or country in the chat. But in the northern hemisphere, we're starting to lead our way into fall. So back in August, in the beginning, we can feel that shift of the weather. The sun is not as blazing. So Houston, Texas, welcome. So we start to do what? The weather starts to change, and the earth is starting to tilt more into a darker season. So the season of the witch, we always encounter our energy moving into harvest time. Fall equinox brings that witchy energy in. Not that the practice or whatever style of practice that you are in isn't all year long, but the emphasis of what I'm bringing in on this Friday the 13th is that what, Ranita? The emphasis is that when you come into the room, please be so kind to hit number 13 in the chat so I know that you're here, along with what city, continent, state, country that you may be in. Okay. So in that, the harvest, the season of the witch, is all about fine tuning who you are. You may be being called into your spiritual journey of doing more focus on where you're going, where you've come from, and where you are presently. Lots of times in this season, where there are memories and different things that are coming about to challenge you to maybe go through an era of forgiveness. There can be a challenge coming to you to show you past things that have hurt, that still hurt in the inside in you, to work on that. It's a time of sitting back and reevaluating our lives, okay, from September throughout March of 2025 until we start to enter into spring equinox around the 21st of 2025, okay? So this is why it's called the season of the witch, all right? So again, I'm going to go over the three areas as maiden, mother, and crone. If you're not familiar with those three areas, let me know down in the chat. Maybe I'll come and bring a live on that. This is very important no matter what gender you are. Everybody is affected by that. And so if there was a woman in your life, when it comes down to the maiden, mother, crone, no matter what gender you are, their influence or non-influence will affect you in some kind of way, whether if it was positive, negative, or none, or maybe you found a book of some kind in your life as season of the witch that has helped incorporate who you are with maiden, mother, and crone. So as we move into the season of witch, there's lots of times there's certain goddesses that come to us, that speak to us more in detail. Lots of times there is Ekatai, there's Lesatiza Morte, there's, a Kalima. There's many goddesses that come into your energy to share. You may even see this morning on my way of taking my daughter, there was a vaulter. I live in Georgia, so we have white sock vultures that are protected, and so I know that that's a representation of Ekatai. And sometimes that vulture comes in spring as well. So you may be feeling that call to Ekatai, seeing her show up in your life, or Lasatiza Monte, or whatever more goddesses of this season that comes in for you. So be open to listening and looking for signs and wonders, possibly, that you may even enter into this season of the harvest. And it does, those that are witches, the season of witches, most of the time you have encountered in your life, to be part of that journey, some type of pain. So that may be a death, maybe some kind of major situations that have come into your own personal life that has led you into the practice of your own spiritual journey. That's very deep. There's some areas of private times. There may be some times of uncertainty and crying and different things like that. Why? Because you're taking on a journey in your life to spend time to develop who you are and who you came to be when you were birthed into this realm. Okay, so that's very important as well. Another aspect of the season of the witch is what planet that you from. Okay, so each and every one of us are born from certain planets. So whatever your sun sign is, normally in that sun sign, depending on how close that rising sign is, you then will find what planet your energy was birthed out of. Okay, so that's a very important aspect to know. So you're sensitive to the goddess or the god that reigns over that particular planet. Okay, so these are some important aspects for each and every one of us. So I truly suggest to you on this Friday the 13th to get your journals out, take time to with yourself to listen, get into a time of practice of being alone, okay? Because we are moving out of the summer months. Now, those that are here, my lovely practitioners that are out of the southern hemisphere, you're going into a different season. so you're the opposite of fall. So you may be having a different experience as well along with this time. And I'll do a formal video on the channel of this full moon in Pisces and different energies that's in it as well. So you want to go on and make time to find out what it is that you should be doing as well. Okay, so comment down below what you're getting out of this. Let me know some of your thoughts. Welcome to the channel. I'll close on this note. I'll make a video on the full moon in Pisces that's coming in next week. It'll be up sometime today. You're more than welcome to get a reading from me, a private professional readings. I have years and years of experience with working with people in the individuality of things that they question in their life. And one of the main things as a question is love and relationship and community and whom they should be involved with and in tune with in their life. Okay. I also offer talk sessions, Reiki, private spell work, and so much more. Okay. So let me know down below how long you've been in your practice. Again, there's no wrong and right. It's your style that works for you. Okay. And I will see you later and let me know. Bye bye.